Okay, question 26. Nancy has just been hired for her job. Her company gives her 4 choices for how she can collect her annual salary over the first 8 years of employment. Each function below represents the 4 choices she has for her annual salary in thousands of dollars, where T represents the number of years after she is hired. Which plan should Nancy choose in order to have the highest salary in her 8th year? So notice what I did for each of these is I changed our functions from A, B, C, and D to all f of a number, because I'm going to graph all 4 of these functions in my TI Nspire graphing calculator. So we're in terms of x and f of x. So let's get to it. Open a graph page. Now, my very first graph I have is 2x plus 2 to the x plus 25. So when I graph this function, nothing happens. The reason, my window only goes up to 6. So I'm going to press zoom fit and get a good look at this graph. You see how it starts off really low and then it just takes off. Now let's look at F2. 10x plus 75. Now F3. And finally, F4. So I moved all our labels around a little bit just so we could see the graph curves a little bit better. But I hope you notice that the exponential function is right in here in the beginning. All these graphs are very similar. But when we get up there past 8, that exponential, when we have a variable in the exponent, tends to always be our largest value. Now remember, these pages are all linked together. So let's add a calculator page so you can look at the results. So Control, followed by the document key, add a calculator. So we want the F1 of 8, the F2 of 8, the F3 of 8, and the F4 of 8. And if you notice, with all 4 of these graphs, the largest number by far is F1, because that is an exponential function. And the moral of the story is exponential growth occurs far larger than any type of growth over time. And that's why choice number 1 is the correct answer.